Hi everyone, it's me Alna from twinsmommy.com. So I am going to show you quickly a little bit about WordPress. If you're a brand new blogger or if you're interested in starting a blog, I suggest you do WordPress as a self-hosted blog. All right, so I'm going to show you the back end of a self-hosted WordPress blog. If you're brand new and you just need some help, if you have any questions, I might be able to answer them. I'm not very techy. Like, I don't know much about tech. I just know what I know about WordPress. So I know that there was someone in this group when I did my live about the blogging Q&A that was interested in WordPress and what it's all about. So I thought I would spend, 10 or 15 minutes on the back end of WordPress to show you what it's all about. All right, everyone. If you're here, just say hi, and I'll get to it. Let me first find a blog that I can demo for you guys. Mom blog business, I think I can do. All right, I hope you guys are having a good Tuesday. It was the long weekend for us. Is it the long weekend for you guys in the States? We did a nice family day. Hold on, you guys. Let me just try and log in. Okay, we did a nice family day yesterday. Did kite flying and did barbecue. It was really fun. All right, everyone. So this is WordPress. Once you start your blog, either through Bluehost or SiteGround, those are the two hosting services that I promote. I have used both of them, and I do think there are advantages to using Bluehost over SiteGround and vice versa. So I would recommend those two hosting platforms. Wow, I have 65 comments on a blog that is completely fake. All right. So once you sign up, Bluehost makes it easy. They do WordPress for you. Like, as you're signing up to Bluehost, they already have your WordPress blog set up. Like, it's the default. With SiteGround, you do have to request. You can request through live chat to have them set it up for you. So again, it's super easy. You don't have to be knowledgeable and on what to do to get onto WordPress. Your hosting providers should be able to do that for you. All right. So like I said, Bluehost does it completely, like in the back end, like that's your default. You can't really do anything else. So if you're dead hard on like Squarespace or Wix, I mean, you have to do something different, I guess. But this is for WordPress. Once you log in, this is sort of what you'll see. You'll see some announcements. Some of your hosting provider will give you certain things already. So again, and I'm referring to Bluehost only because that was the last blog I started with when I started a blog, like my last blog. So I remember the process with Bluehost. I know Bluehost gives you certain plugins. So we'll go through all this mumbo jumbo tech talk right now, but just to let you know, so Bluehost gives you plugins like Pop-Up Alley and things like that. So you're equipped with like Jetpack and things like that. You're equipped with a lot of things already when you start your WordPress blog. But let's just go through what it looks like. So this is the back end, and this is where you're going to be doing a lot of your work and your writing. All right. So if you want to see what your site looks like, you can just go to your name up here. If you click on it, you can visit site. And again, you're going to have just the default theme that Bluehost or SiteGround provides for you. It's WordPress provides for you. Okay, so it'll be their default theme. So there will be nothing on it except fake content. Okay. So, and when you go back to your dashboard. Okay. So the important things to notice as a blogger when you're brand new are your posts and your pages. They're right here. Okay. So posts are all your blog content. Okay. So every blog post that you have will be under posts. Okay. Your pages are the pages on your site. So like your about page, your contact page, if you have a testimonials page, if you have a lead magnet, a freebie, you would put it on a page. Okay, so those are the two main differences between posts and pages. Okay, so don't put your blog post on pages and don't put your freebies on posts. All right. So yeah, so posts you have, you would just go to add new and you can start writing right away. Okay. Media is where you host all your images, if you have video, which you probably wouldn't, you would just use YouTube if you had a video. But, and also you can host your freebies. So if you create a planner, I would host it on your blog in Media Library. So if we go to, I don't know if Mom Blog Business has a mock-up of a freebie. I think my other one does. Oh, here. So it's a PDF, right? So from my own blog or my own computer, I would just drag it into my Media Library. And so this is it. So this is the link that I would copy and put into my ConvertKit email, or in your, if you have a MailerLite or MailChimp email, this is what you would use. And so you would give your subscribers this link, and then they would click on it and they would be able to access your planner or whatever you have. So this is my mock-up of my 12-month blog plan here. All right, so that's how I would deliver my freebies through my Media Library on WordPress. So it makes it, again, WordPress makes it very easy to have everything on one place. And you can just, I'll show you later on, but you can just drag and drop things into your Media Library, okay? So we talked about pages. Again, pages are the pages on your blog. So, this is a mock-up. So I have like a cart page. What do I have on? I don't even know if I have access to it. Yeah, I was playing with WooCommerce on this site. Here in my shop page, I have a shop page. Yeah, there's nothing on it. But I created a shop page and then I installed WooCommerce, and so that I could start selling things. I wonder if I have it on MomBlog. Sorry, I'm just playing. No, it must have been MomBlog Business. I must have took it down. But anyways, I'm digressing here. Okay. So those are posts and pages. Comments, again, once you start your blog, you'll have comments on your site. And then once you create those pages, you might have some menu items here. So for example, I have a plugin for my contact form. And so it has a area on WordPress for contact. So my contact forms here. Okay. Appearance. You're going to be playing around with appearance in the beginning as a blogger, because this is where you find your WordPress theme. Now, WordPress has thousands of themes, and that's what your blog looks like. So right now, Mom Blog Business is using Astra, which is a completely free theme, and it's really customizable. So I created this logo in Canva, and I created what this looks like, how big my font was, what font I used, the line space size in between. If I wanted to show comments, the date, Astra makes it very customizable as a brand new blogger to play around and to see. So once you have a theme that you like, you can go to appearance, and then you can go to themes, and then you can just type in what you want. I mean, you can take a look and see what they have, but if I'm going to add new, you can just go here and see what's been featured, what's popular, what's the latest, and just, go through, like Beauty Studio looks kind of cool, and these are all free, like they have freemium platforms here. So you might like something like this, where it shows your latest blog post. It has a little, you can have an opt-in form, it looks like on the bottom, this loose here. All right, so, or if you know the name, so like Astra was what I used. So you just type it in, and this is my site. All right. So once you find that theme, you activate it, and then you can go and customize it. Right. So if you go to customize here, this is where you can start playing around with your theme. So I'm not going to go too much into this, because I actually have a YouTube video of customizing this Astra theme, but this is where you would go to customize your theme. Oh, someone said, just missed what you said. Why not freebies on post? Yeah. Your post section on WordPress blog is about your blog post. If you want to create a freebie, you have to do it on a page, okay? Not on a blog post. It just makes it, it's organizing. It's an organizational method. You only want blog post on post in your post section, and you want pages. Your freebie is a page. So for example, like Twins Mommy, if I go to Twins Mommy, all of my little mini sales pages are on pages. So like this pin promote planner, this is a page that I created in Twins Mommy. This is a page. Okay, so I went to pages, added new, and then I wrote this, added an image, dropped in my freebie opt-in form, and wrote my content, added another image, added more images. So this is a page on my site. All right. And then I would link to that in my blog post. So in my blog post, you can link to this page. So you can see the URL also is different. So for me, it's twinsmommy.com/pin promote planner guide. But if you go to my blog, I have a subdomain. So I have a blog. Oh, no, not this one. Sorry. One of my sites has a subdomain. So I have /blog and then / whatever it is. So, but I guess Twins Mommy doesn't have it. Never mind. Okay. So this is where you can customize things. So like I was saying, you can go to, your header image. You can drop your, with Astra, you can change the way it looks. So maybe I want my logo to the side or onto this side, right? Or in the middle. So you can just play around with that. Your logo too, you can change the size of your logo if you just want a small logo or a big one. All right, so Astra is really fun. You can play around. Not many themes are this customizable, but I like Astra. I also like Unwind. Unwind is fairly customizable too. So that's playing around with Momblog Business, like in the front end here. Widgets. I don't know a great definition of what widgets are, but they are, little things that you can add to your sidebar, to different areas of your blog. So for example, if you want to, on Momblog Business, I show you that follow me on Pinterest thing right here. Follow me on Pinterest. I used a widget for this. And also there's probably a search bar widget as well. Yeah, so there was a search. You can just grab something here, like if you want to do a gallery and add that. I don't know what a gallery would be, but what I did was I added a text box. So here's a text. You can add another text. So this might be like and I would just put follow me on Facebook. And then here is where I would add, I created that little Pinterest image, this little Pinterest here. I created that. No, I didn't create this. I found this on a free stock photo site. So let's pretend that's my Facebook. And I would just add that. And then you can click on this and add a link and link that to your Facebook page. So that would be like facebook.com, and we'll link to that, right? And we'll save it. And then you can go to your visit site and see what it looks like. So there, follow me on Facebook. So I just created something here. So widgets are fun. You can add some cool things on your sidebar. You can add some cool things on your footer if you wanted to using widgets. So for this theme, it looks like I have a lot of places for my widget. Where am I? Right here, appearance widgets. This looks like it has 4 places for your footer. 1, 2, 3, yeah. So like for me, you can section off your footer to have like one area could be an image of you. So like you could put an image. Let's pretend none of these are an image of me. So, and I don't think I have access to it. Let's pretend that's like an image of me. And I would put an image of me or a link to my about page. So like about me. And then I would link to my about page. Or if you don't want to use an image widget, you can use a text widget instead. So I'll get rid of, let's get rid of this one. And then for text here, you can add your about me. So add like, oh, what happened to my image? Oh, I got rid of it. I guess I'll add this. And then here I can put like, hi, you know, I'm Elna. And I started, you know, mom, blog, business when my twins were 15 months old, you know, something like that if you want. And this would be like a little picture of me, my headshot. For more, click here, and then you could like highlight, click here, add a link, and link that to your about page. So that would be your about page, which I don't have an about page on this. All right. So you can do something like that on your footer. And then the second area could be like your most popular blog posts. So here, or recent post here. So you can add on this one, your recent posts. Right. And then maybe your third area could be your like follow me or something. So again, I would add a text box and do follow me. So follow me, and then I would add, like I have these images here, so I can create the, I need to create a, if I want to add multiple ones, I go to create gallery and click on all three of them. Let me see if that works. Down here. Yeah, something like that. And then you can go to each image. Let me see, can you do that in gallery? Oh, you might. I always have the hardest time with gallery. I want to, and I did this for Twins Mommy, I had a hard time, but you can link each image to its own social media profile, but that may not happen right now if you don't want to see me fumbling. So I would just like add my, like, I don't have Snapchat. I don't know my Instagram. Let's do Facebook. And then here is where you can link to right here. And then I would link to my Facebook and just update that. And then I would, oops. Then I would add the other one, like Instagram. Ugh. You see how I'm having issues now? I'm gonna have to, I think I'm gonna unlink that. I'm gonna go to text. You need to add spacers. I'm like, this is really advanced for a brand new person. It's like, oh my gosh, this is WordPress. I have to do all this. But anyways, I would add a space in between these, and then I would link up those. I, you know, actually have a video on this on my blog about how to do all this. So, but anyways, so that's how I would like customize my my sidebar and stuff like that in my footer. Yeah, I didn't save it. But there you go. So there's that. So there's a lot of fun things you can do like with WordPress. That's widgets. And then plugins are like things that you can add to run your blog better. So for example, I'm pretty sure when you start your WordPress blog, you're going to have a lot of these plugins already enabled. So if you don't, that's okay. You can grab them. So something like Akismet is an anti-spam protection that all blogs should have. I like to use Contact Form 7 for my contact page. So that just gives you a nice template. So my contact page, and I like to have a contact page just so that people, for whatever reason, need to contact me. And it just gives you this. This is a Contact Form 7. It just gives you basics. And I like that. So that's plugins. And then You can add Yoast. It won't help you for ranking or anything like that, but it's good to have just to have. And then I wouldn't add Jetpack. You don't need that. And then, so WordPress now has these block editor. And if you don't want to use the block editor, you can add the classic editor plugin. Okay, so it enables the classic version of WordPress. But of course, if you're brand new to all of this, you would have no idea what I'm talking about. So when you go to your post and add new, you're going to see, well, let's see, because I have the classic enabled. You're not going to see this. You're going to see, you're going to see something different. This, you're going to see this. So this is how you're going to write your blog post in this block editor. So let's quickly go through this. And I know there's actually a Facebook Live from Kai who goes more into using this block editor in this group. So check that one out. But all it basically is, I mean, you write your, why I started Mom Blog Business. Like this would be your first blog post. Once you can press enter, and then you can start writing. With your block editor, there's some fancy things you can do. So, hello, my name is Elna. Every time you press enter, it gives you a brand new block. So that's nice, I think. I mean, I started Mom Blog Business, and then yada, 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 yada. And then yada, yada, yada. And then I'm just writing. And then I press enter, right? I might add a subheading. So I would add a heading, that T, and it automatically gives me an H2. Okay, so in your blog posts, you don't use H1s, you use H2s for your main headings. And then under your main headings, you can use H3 or H4, right? So this could be like my stay at home journey. And then I would talk about my stay at home journey here. And so like the reasons why I wanted to stay home. And then under that, I would add a new header and do H3s. So like one reason why I wanted to stay home was, to save money, would be one reason. So I would talk about that. And then I would go to header and do H3. I would do another one too, right? So I would structure your blog post that way. And so that's how block editor works this way. It's a little bit cumbersome. I'm trying to write a blog post right now in the blog editor and I'm just having a bit of a problem. But again, go to Kai's video and she walks you through more about all of this stuff and how to use the block editor. But if you want something more simple, you can download the classic plugin. So if you go to plugins and add new, you can find classic. Just type in classic. This is the one that I would add. All right. And just as a preface, I wouldn't add so many plugins. It slows your site down. It becomes bloated. So don't feel like you want to have I wouldn't use all of these things. So just have the most basic plugins so that your blog runs faster and more efficiently. But I wouldn't invest in using so many, I know bloggers have a pretty link plugin and they have a shop cart plugin and they have a ton of plugins. So, always do an audit with your plugins and see if things that you can maybe code instead, or you can find another way instead of using a plugin. All right. So then you would just add this plugin. And so then when you write a post, add new, it will, I think you can set it to default for the classic version. So this is the classic version. This is what a lot of bloggers that have been blogging for many years know and understand and like. And it's very simple. You write your title here. You can start your blog writing right here. You can click on this toggle toolbar to get more options here if you want. And then this is where you would have your headings. All right, so it's very easy that way. If you go down here, you can set your categories. So I like to set categories to do my menu. So categories for me are my menu items. So this is what I have on my blog right now for the menu items here. So I created these categories, and then when I went to go and create my menu, I drew from that. So I drew from these categories, and I have some pages here. So my contact page. So you can draw from your post, your categories says right here. All right. So these are the places where you can build your menu. All right. Again, I have another video in my blog post about how to create your menu through categories that way. Some people are interested in like the tags. When you start writing your blog post, are you supposed to use tags? You don't need to. And I've never in all my blogs used them ever. They're not necessary. And they don't help with anything, not with ranking or anything like that. So these are the tags right here. You don't need to fill this area in WordPress at all. You don't need to use it. All right. And then when you want to add images to your blog post, I'll show you in the classic. You just drag. This is a video, or it was a video. So you can go here to add media, and then you can drag your images from, when you download it from Canva or wherever, from your computer up to here, and then you can just add your image. I would change the full size, center it, something like that. Okay, so that's adding images. All right, everyone. So that's basically it. I mean, SEO or WordPress, there's a lot of little things, but again, I mean, I don't even use the tool settings here. There are some settings you should have. And you can create your own user profile. So like I think for me, I have, and again, depending on your hosting provider, they might have already set up a username for you, but it might just be like admin and like very generic. I would create a new user profile with like your own name so that you can share that on your blog if you have like put your author bio at the bottom and things like that, or for your about page and stuff like that. And then for setting under general, nothing here. Under writing, is it under writing? Yeah, under writing is where you can set the default for your classic. If you have the classic plugin, if you always wanted to show classic or block, I would enable switching. So sometimes I switch in between when I'm writing to the block editor. Under reading, once you create pages, you can set your home page. So like my latest post is what I want. I don't want a static page, which is my home page. I don't have a home page right now. Like I have nothing, like Twins Mommy has its own home page. So when I go to Twins Mommy, like I want everyone to, I want it to show this, not my latest blog post. So this is like a page that I created, versus Smart Mom Ideas is my blog. So I want everyone to see my latest blog posts right here. So that's the difference. So, and you can find that in the back end. But again, it's all customizable, like on your theme and stuff like that. Like I know my husband like created that Twins Mommy homepage, so it has like my latest blog post at the bottom. So there's some coding involved with that. Permalinks, and this is important too. So once you start your blog, make sure that you pick like post name here, or you can create a custom structure. But this is the easiest because it's the prettiest. And it's easy for you to find your blog this way. Okay. Instead of having like random numbers or the date. It also, I mean, people say it's not going to help with ranking, but I mean, I'm pretty sure if you have some like random numbers and all that, it's not going to help you to rank in Google. So it's always good to have. And also, I mean, you end up adding your keywords in here regardless, because that's what the whole post is about. So if I'm going to do like meal plan, make ahead meals, and that's like a keyword, well, I'm going to make this blog post called Make Ahead Meals, because that's what this blog post is about. So it's just easier if you create all your blog posts with this structure versus these other structures. They're not friendly at all for blogging. So I would invest in that. All right, I think those are like the main things. All right, everyone. So that's that. That was just a quick little thing. Sorry if it seemed kind of boring. Yeah, if you guys have any more questions, you can just pop them in this thread about WordPress, and maybe other people can help you and all that. But I hope that helped anyone that was interested in wanting to start a blog, to, you know, open your arms to WordPress, that it's, there is a structure to it, and there's a lot of cool things you can do with it. All right, everyone. Bye.